We used to go, two friends and I, we used to go to the Plaza on a Saturday afternoon. There was a dance and all the forces were there, the Army, the Navy and the Americans. Well, the Americans were a great attraction, you know, and they were teaching us how to jitterbug, lifting us up now. See when you think of it, I must have been about 17 or so, around my daddy, and you know, the dance with the Yanks. And there was a saying then, I got a wee badge out of your museum, and it said it on it, and I remembered it. The guards were supposed to say to the Yanks, got any guns from? So it's on a wee badge in the museum. So I have that wee badge. But I never ever asked them for a gun. Many's a time now, they better give us these big boxes of different Tootsie Rolls, American Sweets. Yes. And my uncle, he worked for the Yanks in Cluna House during the war. And he had 10 of a family. And the Yanks used to, they were awfully good to him, used to give him these big containers of fruit, tinned fruit. All this they would give him during the war, like, you know, it was just, you couldn't have got it. And big tin of ham, because he knew he had a big family. He worked for them. And during the war too, I think he was a caretaker in the hall, actually, you know.
And what did you think of the American Sweets? Did you like them?
No, I wasn't down about them at all. The chocolate's not very nice.
No. It's an acquired taste. And so was that your only dealings with the American soldiers?
Well, it was just one occasion. I never ever went with any of them, because you would have been called a Yankee woman. You know. So that was a disgrace, if you know what I mean. Especially where I lived, you know. You would have been classed as a Yankee woman. But anyway, I didn't bother that way. But my friend, Annie, called her Annie Cullen, and we were walking up out of the plaza, and Annie says, I think we're being followed. We were working up the Grosvenor Road, and we looked back, and it's these two Yanks. And I says, you following us? Oh, come on, honey, I know all this. He says, no, didn't even dance. We hadn't, but didn't know them. We just followed us. Anyway, when we got as far as Albert Street, we started running, and they started running too. And we got stopped by the police. So we were running away from Americans. And so the police just went down, says the Americans, put them away. But after that, we stopped going to the plaza because we were afraid then. So too young, we're really too young to be doing it, you know.
So the Yanks had a bit of a reputation then?
Oh, this is it.